Hi there. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be playing around with my atmosphere for the next few videos, maybe a few other changes, so be prepared. This comes after checking out some tips from the Film Theory channel. Just a film theory. That's my film theory impression. Never mind. I had most of their tips already down, so I wasn't completely lost. However, it also helps that I've been doing this for a few years now, or some version of this. If you've missed my previous stuff, just type in HilaHila Bear in the search of YouTube. I should pop up on several channels. This has been a crazy week, and there's so much news. Unfortunately, I can't get to it all in 52 seconds. However, I will still be keeping up with more news after the Woke52 segment, as I have been. So after the news, feel free to continue to watch as I go through other stories I thought were important to look at, but didn't have the time to cover. It may be just an image or maybe a video. Some might be serious, some fun. I also started a ticker with some information for the content that you see. I still do try to keep it all brief, and I pause for a few seconds so you can see the news. One thing I'd wish the leaders of the world would learn is that words matter. If you say or post something, it should be something original and shouldn't promote violence. So the calm tensions in the US, of course, that's what the president did. Oh, I mean number 44, Obama. Trump didn't do that, of course. He instead declared war on protesters and said that he would send the National Guard into states that didn't ask him to, which he does not have the ability to do, so it's probably just talk. Took him 7 days of protests and riots to say something. Took Joe Biden 2 days, which was a delay that was criticized by the GOP. Of course, they were silent when it came to 7-day Trump. Trump didn't talk about the racial divide and the issues in the country or what's happening to the people who have the constitutional right to protest. Even former Presidents Obama and Bush W. weighed in. No, Trump's speech that took less than 7 minutes was to show a display of power and defiance to people protesting for justice and change. He's probably still mad about being fact checked by Twitter, so I personally applaud Twitter for starting this trend of making sure they hold verified users, or any member for that matter, accountable. Take Trump, for example. He recently tweeted, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." For anyone watching that isn't aware, it's a phrase that has racist origins dating back from 1967 from Miami Police Chief Walter Headley, using the phrase, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts," in reference to killing people of color if started during the riots, invoking angry reactions from civil rights leaders. Donald Trump claims not to have known the origins, but Twitter was absolutely in the right to moderate the content and warn their membership. You joined the platform and agreed to the terms of service, which warns you they have the ability to do this. So it shouldn't surprise you when they do. They were nice about it too, because if a member decided to view his tweet anyway, they still could. If I were moderating it like I do as an admin on Furry for Life, furryforlife.org, shameless plug, I would have banned his orange account so fast. Haha, Facebook and other platforms, start enforcing your own rules. Seriously. Let's get into the news before I get carried away. Welcome to Barely a Bar's Woke52 Week 22. I'm your band happy admin bear, HilaHila. Oh, you want me to put this hammer down? People are still dying from the coronavirus, but Trump is still angry about his tweets being moderated for violating Twitter's terms of service as protests erupted nationwide over the murder of George Floyd by former and arrested officers using excessive force. Surveillance footage shows Floyd not resisting arrest, contradicting police reports. Fallout may include Senator Klobuchar's political career. She was a prosecutor in the state who declined to pursue charges against officers, including Derek Chauvin, who is seen with his knee on Floyd's neck for over 8 minutes within the video now seen by millions. Trump signed an executive executive order targeting social media companies, setting up a legal bagel of Section 230, which protects companies with broad immunity from actions and content posted by their members. The order allows the FCC to decide when companies aren't living to their obligations. Legal experts say it's just political theater. However, if enforced, it may make social media companies moderate even harder, backfiring on Trump. Sonic the Hedgehog is getting a sequel, and Anonymous speaks out. Boom, 52 seconds. Thank you for watching. If you like these news blasts, feel free to share or bear with your friends. You can also like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications alert bell to stay woke 52 times a year in 52 seconds of news. Want more news with your favorite bear? Feel free to stay till the end of this to watch some clips with me or scroll through some images. All right, bye for now.
Even though the Floyd investigation is ongoing, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey called for Chauvin to be arrested. Do you think that was murder?
I do.
You do?
Let me be clear. The arresting officer killed someone.
Stay by.
What are you seeing?
This is an extraordinary escalation on the streets in front of the White House right now with mounted police to clear what has been an entirely peaceful protest. Not 98%, not 99%, but 100% peaceful protest here today. The military police. I want to show the military police on the side of the street. Over the last half hour, we've had military police.
Go where you gotta go, and that's fine with us.
Okay.
We got plenty of time here.
Are you okay?
I'm getting shot! I'm getting...
Katie, are you okay?
Rubber bullets, it's okay. It's those pepper bullets. It's those pepper bullets.
Who are they aiming that at?
Nice shooting at the photographer.
At us, like directly at us.
Sit in your homes tonight instead of burning your home to the ground. You will have time to properly plot, plan, strategize, and organize and mobilize in an effective way. And two of the most effective ways is first taking your butt to the computer and making sure you fill out your census so that people know who you are and where you are. The next thing is making sure you exercise your political bully power and going to local elections and beating up the politicians that you don't like.
I think America must see that riots do not develop out of thin air. Certain conditions continue to exist in our society, which must be condemned as vigorously as we condemn riots. But in the final analysis, a riot is the language of the unheard. And what is it that America has failed to hear? It has failed to hear that the plight of the Negro poor has worsened over the last few years. It has failed to hear that the promises of freedom and justice have not been met. And it has failed to hear that large segments of white society are more concerned about tranquility and the status quo than about justice, equality, and humanity.